So I've been waiting a while to start this channel. Just had to wait for the timing to be right. Kind of going to be a vlog channel about me and my experiences and what I'm going through, getting divorced and all. Never thought it would happen to me. It's not going to be like a rag on the X channel or anything, even though that may come up sometimes. Hopefully not, because I like to think I'm a better person. It's just going to be how I'm getting through my life with my kids half the time. And probably mostly just for me, kind of like a vent to get through the stuff I'm going through. And a lot of it is probably going to be if anybody else needs support, so they know that things like this happen to probably more than 50% of the marriages from what I've read. And a lot of the feelings you're having are going to be normal feelings, things that other people have had. I have to go see my lawyer. This is a list of every single thing that we own. And I just spent about an hour going through and writing on what I want to keep, what I think we should split in half, and what she could have. That was pretty surreal. That was hard. How do you split the belongings that you've gotten together as a family, that you thought you'd be keeping together forever? I mean, I had to figure out what are the things I want, what are the things I need. There were definitely some emotional decisions I had to put down there. And then knowing full well that it's probably going to be a fight for some stupid toaster oven or something like that. In my case, I sacrificed a lot for my spouse. I gave up a pretty lucrative job to move across the country so she could go to school. And then we moved again so she could get her job. And then I stayed at home with the kids to raise the kids while she was working until they were both at school. And then I became a teacher. And teachers don't make a ton of cash. And she does. She doesn't make like millions and millions of dollars, but about twice what I make. So now I have to figure out how I'm gonna live. With her not wanting to give me support, that's when the lawyers come in. Hopefully I'll end up with enough support to get by. I mean, I don't make no money, but I would like to buy a house and be able to do things with my kids. And it's weird to get all that, to be able to have money, to be able to have support, and to be able to do the things that I need to be able to have a healthy family with my children and myself for half the time. We have to spend a crap ton of money on lawyers. Well, I'm about to go into my lawyers. Try and get some answers, try and figure out when it's going to be over, because a lot of me just wants it to be done. But I can't just give up and start conceding all sorts of stuff, because then I'm going to take away from my life and my life with my kids. And I can't do that. This is like the point that I have to be the strongest. I'll let you know what happens after. Well, that wasn't really very much fun. Lawyer didn't have tons to say, but I guess there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. Assuming that nobody turns into too much of a giant turd, this all could be done in like a month and a half, which would be positive. Just kind of want it to be over. I don't like the term rebuilding your life or starting over. It's kind of like a remodel, I would say. Finding out who you are and everything again, especially after so long of trying to be somebody else for someone, just trying to make somebody else happy. I walk a lot lately. I walk a lot at night. Some of these will probably show that, some of the vlogs. It's just kind of peaceful. Lets me do my thing. Get stuff out of my brain so I could be a better father. My counselor told me one thing that's really been sticking with me lately, that feelings come and everybody has feelings. So when you feel depressed or sad or angry or even happy, I guess, that you have to make room for those feelings. Not necessarily let them run you, and do stuff. Like I asked him, I said, so if I feel depressed, do I just be depressed, or can I go for a walk or go work out or do something to change those feelings? He's like, no, definitely do that to change those feelings, but no, make room, he said, for the feelings that are going to come, because if you push those off, there's no way you could heal. And walking's a big part of it, especially out in the middle of nowhere like this. It's a little wet. I wish I had different shoes. But just do what you gotta do, I guess. So to wrap this up, it's kind of what this vlog series is gonna be about. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna watch. If you do, and you've been through it, give me advice. If you do and you got questions because you're going through it too, or about to, ask the question. I'll keep up on the comments. That's pretty much it for now. I'll try and post a couple times a week at least. Sometimes it may be every day. Sometimes you might get a couple a day. Sometimes it might be once or twice a week. That's it. Thanks for watching.